My name's Chris Gray. I'm the CEO of Your Property Empire on Sky News Business. I've been looking for someone like Steve for probably 5 or 10 years, and then suddenly he appeared out of nowhere through one of my contacts. Before, I've been wasting a lot of money on frequent flyer points and using them 100,000 points for Myers vouchers, which I later found out from Steve was a complete waste of money, because for the same amount of points he could get me a $5,000 or $6,000 business class flight to Asia. So as soon as he told me about what his business did and what he could do for me, then I just bought in straight away, and I think I was one of his first few customers. Steve has actually transformed my life. Before, I was always stuck in economy doing 12, 24-hour flights, huddled in with everyone else, and a very stressful experience. Whereas now I fly maybe 10 or 15 times a year. I only fly business or first. I haven't paid for a flight in years. And now I just relax in comfort. No matter how long the flight is or where it goes, then I come down the other end and it's just so relaxing, and it's just a pleasure to travel. Steve and iFLYflat just take out the pain of trying to deal with frequent flyer points. You've got to be very clever and really detailed to understand how all the airlines work. And even when Steve shows me what flight I can get, I still can't find it online anyway. So I just think the average person just can't do it. And also, not all flights will come up straight away. Sometimes they might even spend 3 or 6 months trying to find a flight for me, especially when I'm booking a year in advance. And so they've got a system that will probably check 2 or 3 times a day. There's just no way an individual, even if they've got an assistant, can afford to do that kind of process. So it's a no-brainer, I think. Since I've been using Steve, travel is just a pleasure to do rather than something that's really stressful. I just enjoy when I go and travel now, because I know everything from check-in to collecting my bags to getting through immigration is just nice and straightforward without all the hassles that happen when you fly economy. When I travel with my wife and she gets to fly business and first as well, then she's absolutely ecstatic as well. So there's nothing better I can do for my family. I haven't quite pushed it to the kids yet. I don't think my 7 and 8-year-old deserve to fly business yet. I don't want to get them too accustomed to it, but definitely on my wife's side, she definitely enjoys it. It's incredibly easy to book your flights through iFLYflat, but quite often it takes a bit of planning, so the more in advance you can do it, so much the better. All you do is simply fill out an online form saying exactly where you want to go, the dates that you're considering, and they pretty much do the rest. As soon as they've got some options for you, they email you back. They have access to your frequent flyer points, so they can do all the bookings for you, and they literally just send you the summaries. So it's just as easy as booking with a travel agent, if not easier, because they actually get to know you and what you like doing. Over the years, I think I've saved literally hundreds of thousands of dollars by using Steve's services, because effectively I'm flying business or first class for the price of economy. So I think it's an absolute no-brainer from a financial or an accounting perspective to use his services. I think if you're an individual or a business that travels a lot, and or if you're someone that uses a lot of credit card points, it's an absolute no-brainer to use his services. It's just so much easier, it saves you lots of money. I think there's no way you could actually duplicate what he does for you and justify the time putting into it. So I literally cannot think of a reason why you wouldn't use Steve's services. I absolutely love Steve's service, and I think I've told literally the whole world about it. So I don't think there's anything I would change. Obviously he's dependent on the airline, so he can only work with what the airlines give him. So that's just something that he's got to work with. But for me, it's just very relaxed, very easy to deal with, and I just enjoy the travel.